Hello garden friends and buddies and relatives. B and I are out here checking out the greenhouse. Today's the first day of November. We haven't given any updates in a little bit. I don't like the cold. So we had our first really cold snap and I didn't particularly want to come out and open the greenhouse or shoot anything, but let's see what the temp is here. You might not be able to read this. My eyes show that it's 54 degrees, at least on the wall. Wow, you can eat that? Cherry tomato.
Well, it's been on the ground.
Oh, it has? Well, then maybe we should just save it for seeds. Here, I'll take it. Okay, so yeah, we do have quite a few tomatoes still going. This is Kara's plant. It's doing very well. We potted that up, gosh, probably in May or June. Here are some of our clones. This is Carl's, another of our neighbors. He just asked me to keep it. Doesn't know what kind of tomato it is. He grows lots. And, interesting. I'm not sure what sort this is either. I didn't label it. That wasn't very smart. But actually moving into the greenhouse, let's see. Lemon mint, lots of tomatoes. It's a Roma plant. This one here is a Golden Jubilee that I'm still waiting to ripen. This will be my first Golden Jubilee of the year. And it just doesn't seem to be performing too well. I still don't really have my electrical system built. Actually, I'll give you a show. That's my current electrical system, which runs through an extension cord back inside. It's doing okay, but we had some issues. Some of you may have seen that as I installed automatic greenhouse vent window openers, my windows don't quite close, which really, I don't know. I may have to build another bracket, shave some material off of the aluminum or something just to make it close easier. Not very happy with that as it is. Over the last couple of days, I potted that up. What's up, B?
I found this bee.
You found something? Oh, you know what that is?
Nope.
That.
It's a cucumber.
It's a cucumber. And I think on this plant down here also we have cucumber. And it looks like I need to prune this plant a little bit. Also, this one's been stricken with some powdery mildew on the leaves there. So I don't have any hydrogen peroxide. I may just need to get some milk and come out here with a spray bottle and spray it a bit. Something I've done today is go through and try to identify some of my house plants that I didn't know what they were. This was potted up yesterday. What's up, buddy?
We have to make the volcano.
Yeah, we're gonna make a volcano in just a minute. And we're gonna get mommy to shoot a video of it. So, oh, thank you, sweet hug. Love you. So going through, there's one of my lights that failed. There's the other light that failed.
Yeah, there's the
Reason for failure. The edge of my house, you can kind of see it through there. It drips water straight onto this area, which comes pouring down through here and drips down the chain right into the light. So I've got a plan on how to solve that. I'm going to be taking 2-liter clear soda bottles. We don't drink much soda around here, but we had a reason to buy some because we need the bottles. So I'm going to take those clear bottles and cut them into thirds and hopefully make some shields that'll go right above those lights and maybe like hot glue or silicone them together just to make shields that go above them. And gosh, it'll probably take like 2-liter bottles per light, 4 lights plus a grow lamp. And that's pretty cool. You did get some dirt. Where did it come from?
It came from my pot, my tree house.
Okay, will you go put it back where it was? Thank you.
Well, it's for
But-
the plants.
It is for the plants, but we need it where it was right there. Over the last few days, I've been coming through and identifying some of the things that I really didn't know what they were. House plants, tropicals and such. Euphorbia, I believe. I can't remember what this stuff is. Actually, I had something that you guys might be able to use. Anybody who finds plants, even if it's just weeds or something sitting outside in your yard or pretty plants that you don't know what they are, something I've been using for the last year or so, Google Lens. It has gotten really good at properly identifying things, or at least giving you several choices from which you might be able to make a proper determination. And from that, I've been able to identify several things that I didn't know what they were, things that were gifted to me, like that, which is the same as that. This guy over here, same as this guy. Same as this guy. But the point was, I had several plants that I really didn't know what they were. And they were gifted to me by my grandmother, by some of her friends, by other people I knew. Kara gave me several. Mostly ladies I'm friends with who were plant aficionados and lovers. And I was all about the outside plants, not about the inside plants. So I've learned quite a bit this year about inside and tropical plants, and that's pretty cool. Tiki torch, it's only here because it was sitting in the pot that this tomato and marigold are growing from. Several marigolds, actually. There's a little tomato clone that was potted yesterday. It rooted up pretty nicely in a jar out of about 7 I had inside. I think we've gotten 3 or 4 of them rooted now. I had a lot of baskets such as this, which needed fresh cocoa liners. And this guy, this pothos philodendron is probably going to end up in there. And I may put some other trailing plant like one of those guys or something in there. Also, some things I found in the front yard that weren't doing too well. Hang on, my memory's not working too well. Dang it. Okay, when I remember what that is, I'll probably put it in the comments. Many of you know I've smashed my brain a couple of times, and sometimes I really have a hard time coming up with words that I don't use very often. Starts with a C, whatever. Anyway, this little guy, there's a spider plant, airplane plant, whatever. This portulaca, okay, there we go. Portulaca, portulaca. And I think up here there was another portulaca somewhere, but I don't see it at the moment. These guys up here, they didn't like getting dry. So I should probably just bust these off, get them out of here. And those were probably petunias from earlier in the year. My verbena that was in a hanging basket as well, kind of dried up, got really crispy. Fortunately, Calibrachoa, aka Million Bells, though it's looking kind of bad, it's not nearly as sensitive as some of the other things. Verbena was the first thing that died off from me not watering it, and it only took a week. I was kind of shocked by that, but that is what it is. Some of the other things that are going on out here that I haven't really tended to, my lettuces and brassicas. Okay, thank you very much, son. Lettuces are bolting, and while I don't mind that too much, the little spice isn't too bad for me. Logan doesn't like it at all, my wife. And I guess I'll just let these sit until they go to seed, collect the seeds, and then move right along. So these are my, I think they're actually called giant Caesar. They look kind of tiny to me, but whatever. Whoa! Was that fun? Okay, cool. This here is my favorite sort of lettuce. This is salad bowl lettuce. That and butter or butter crisp are probably my favorites. And cabbage, other brassicas. I don't know what that one is, broccoli or cauliflower or something. I've got them all labeled, but they'll be much easier to tell what they are in the coming months. But for now, this is what we've got going. So this is how our garden grows, and we'll continue to let it. Our summer garden up front, the purely organic patch, is down to marigolds as I pulled everything out a couple of weeks ago. I do need to get a few more coco coir baskets. Let's see, we've got one hanging basket there that's bare.